Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I recently picked up this Fuji 16 to 80 zoom lens for a really good price, so I want to take a quick look at it and share some images with you. So this lens often comes as the kit lens with a lot of the Fuji cameras. When I bought my Fuji X-T30 Mark II, I really just wanted the body, but nobody had the body in stock, so I had to end up going with the kit. And that kit came with the 15 to 45 power zoom, which I didn't think I was going to like, and I was right. And it's really just because it's a power zoom. I don't like power zooms, so the opportunity arose for me to get this lens used for a really good price, and it was mint. It was like, you know, brand new. But I was also able to trade that 15 to 45 power zoom in towards it. So I ended up getting this lens for about 150 bucks, which is a really good deal. I think new, I want to say if you buy just this lens, it's about 900 bucks, which you know, is a little high probably, but like I said, well, I got such a good deal on it. That's why I did it. A lot of people kind of bag on this lens a little bit, and I really think it's a really nice lens. You know, back when I used to shoot a lot of Fuji cameras, I had the 18 to 55 kit, the f2.8 to 4, I believe it was, and a lot of people consider that, myself included, consider that one of the best kit lenses ever, and it is. But honestly, I think this lens is as good as that lens for sure. Now with a constant aperture of f4, it's not a super fast lens, but I do like that it's a constant aperture, and I like a nice soft out of focus background as much as the next guy. And like, obviously you're not going to get the same kind of background you would get like say when I shoot with my Viltrox 75mm, that's a 1.2 lens. So obviously that's going to get that nice dreamy, out of focus background. But depending on what you shoot, you can still get some really nice soft backgrounds with this lens. I'm not the kind of guy that shoots, test charts and brick walls and things like that to test the lens. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of people, here on YouTube that do that. I usually just take a lens out and shoot it in the real world, under, real conditions. And that's, that's how pretty much I test all my lenses. And that's what I did with this one. Probably wouldn't look to buy this lens new, especially at about 900 bucks, like I said. But you can find these used a lot. Like I said, this being a kit lens, I think a lot of people, maybe when they upgrade to a faster lens, or maybe they switch to primes or something like that, and they might trade these in. So, like I said, I got this one used, and it was literally like new. Had everything with it for $150. So, I think especially if you got the 15 to 45 power zoom in your kit, and you're like me, you don't like power zooms, maybe look to trade it towards one of these, because I think this is a fantastic lens. And I will probably continue shooting mostly with primes. That's just kind of the way I shoot when when I'm using my X gear. But for the times that I do want to take just one lens and I want to have a wide range of focal lengths and things like that, this is a great lens. So I haven't had this lens all that long, so I don't have a ton of images to share with you, but I hope you have enjoyed the ones that I was able to share. And I want to thank you for sharing your time with me checking this lens out. We'll see you next time.